Hey guys, and welcome back to the Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy Let's Play. I believe this is part 8. I hope I'm not wrong. In this video, we are going to Snowy Mountain, which I've been looking a bit forward to. We're going to take this little elevator thing. Is it called a gondola or something like that? I'm a bit unsure. So we're taking it up the mountain. As you can see, it goes really quickly. I don't know why. All the way up the mountain. I would never take that. I would be too scared. Like, I'm super frightened of heights. I'm actually super frightened about a lot of things. So, and heights are one of those things. So I've been really looking forward to doing Snowy Mountain. It is actually one of my favorite levels in the game. It is a bit difficult. Not as difficult as Spider Cave. Spider Cave isn't really that difficult. It's more that it's really annoying. But yeah, it's still one of my favorite levels. I just really like it. But I think the reason it's one of my favorite is because of the snow. I really love the snow. I love video games that have like areas that are filled with snow. I really love that. And I particularly love it in Jak and Daxter because, of course, the day changes, like it goes from day to night, that sort of stuff. So I really like that part of the game. And that's the first death of Snowy Mountain. Yeah, I'll be dying a few times. Not too many times, but a few. I will definitely be dying a few times. Yeah, get ready for that. So we do have a few things to do here in Snowy Mountain. For example, we need to take out the guy that is... those small enemies are really annoying, by the way. We need to take out the lurker who is doing that in the ice to get out the precursor. Is it precursor bombs or something? We need to take him out. There are 3 of those throughout Snowy Mountain. You need to take out all 3 of them. And I really like, you just saw all the way to the Forbidden Jungle, I believe, over there. What I really like about Snowy Mountain is that you can see to so many areas in the game. As I said, you could see to the Forbidden Jungle. And I really like that part that you can see all over the world that Jak and Daxter lives in. Not the whole world, but their area of the world that they live in. I really like that part. So we're not going down there yet. Yeah, there's quite a lot of things to do here. For example, the things that we were jumping on top of, we're going to be doing those too. I'll be talking more about them when we get to them. There's a yellow eco vent. That's another thing we'll be doing. As I said in Spider Caves, we're going to open up all of the yellow eco vents throughout the world. So that is a bit later on in Snowy Mountain. And that's also why I said that you actually should do Snowy Mountain before Spider Caves, because in that area with the spiders and destroying that precursor box, that will be much easier after you've opened up the eco vents. So these are the things that we're going to be jumping on. We have to jump on. I don't really know what they are. Yeah, I can't really remember what they are. Somebody watching this video probably knows. Yeah, we just have to jump on all of them. There are quite many of them throughout Snowy Mountain, actually. We need to jump on all of them. So we'll be doing that too. There's quite a lot of things to do in Snowy Mountain. And over there is actually the flat plot. That's the last time that we'll be seeing the flat plot. We'll be doing that a bit later on in the level. Now we're going to take out another one of those that was trying to get out the eco. And you have to use the red eco when you're doing this because you're much stronger, so that you can get through the shield that he has. But before you can attack him, you have to take out all of the enemies that surrounds him before he jumps down to take you out. So there's 3 of them. We've now taken out 2. So look, we can see everywhere. It's so beautiful. You can't really see much because it's night now. So you would have been able to see a lot more when it's day. That's one of the things that I like the most about Snowy Mountain. That, and it's also really beautiful. Like all of my favorite video games have like snowy levels or snowy areas in them. I just really like that part. Yeah, 3 Scoutflies now. Actually, the Scoutflies are actually a bit tricky to get in Snowy Mountain, in my opinion. Like, they are placed in like really smart areas, but they are a bit difficult to get to. What's so difficult about these things is that you can see the shields that are around them. In one area we're going to get to, there's like 2 of them on ice on like a platform. And those button things are like really close to the edge, so that if you jump on that thing like a weird way, then that shield will like push you off the cliff. So yeah, it can be a bit dangerous actually to use those things. So try to be calm when you're doing it, try to be careful. Just think about it, you know? Just be a bit careful when you're doing those things, and then you'll be fine. And I like how the lurkers look in this level too. They're like blue. Some of them, but there are these purple ones too. But the blue ones, I kind of make up in my mind that they maybe have like their winter coats on or something. But that's probably just me. Yeah. I always like when you're playing video games to like come up with like your own ideas why things are how they are, you know. His head is through the rock. Yeah, we haven't really seen too many of those Daxter things when Jak dies, when he's talking to Jak. We haven't really seen many of those in this game, actually. And that's a bit strange because I've died. It's not that I've died like not many times in this Let's Play. I feel like I've died like many times in the Let's Play, but I still feel like we haven't really seen many of those small cinematics. I don't know why that is. I just noticed that. So here is the 3rd and last one. Take him out, and you'll get a Precursor. No, I keep mixing them. You get a power cell for those. For doing that. So beautiful here in Snowy Mountain. So beautiful. We now have 86 power cells. There are actually 101 power cells in the game. I don't think I've said that before. But yeah, we'll be getting all of them in Let's Play. And actually the next part, the next video of this Let's Play is the last video. So yeah, this Let's Play flew by really quickly. Only 9 parts to this Let's Play, but that's because the game isn't really that long, and also some of the videos were a bit longer, which is what I wanted to do. I think I will continue with that length, I think, with the future Let's Plays. It really depends on the video game that I'm doing, but in most games I will probably do like videos that are at least 20 minutes, but around 30-40 minutes probably. It depends on my mood. Like sometimes I really feel like making longer videos, but sometimes I don't want to. Yeah, this is a secret area behind the trees. It's a bit difficult to find. And I kept failing while doing this. It can be a bit tricky to do these things. But Like, my biggest tip when like doing things in the game, like things that might be a bit annoying or difficult or whatever, is that you have to be patient, because if you stress, like I normally do with a lot of things, like you're gonna fail. And why did Jak like jump off there? Just jump off the ledge. That was not what I wanted to do. So yeah, my biggest tip is basically just to be patient when you're doing stuff. Because if you stress, then you're most likely going to fail. Like, I always feel like I'm like stressing in video games. Like, if I get annoyed by like I'm dying too many times or whatever it is, then I keep stressing, and that kind of ruins all of it, because then I will keep dying. But there, I did it finally. Pick up some orbs, and here is the yellow eco. And now the eco vents, the yellow eco vents, are open throughout the world. Yay. I actually think, I don't really know what is my favorite type of eco. It's either blue eco or yellow eco. Because I think yellow eco is like really handy and cool when you're like shooting. But also blue eco is so cool. That's probably the coolest one. You can like jump like huge heights and collect stuff quickly and run quickly. I think blue eco is the coolest one. Sorry, Samas, green eco is not the coolest. Yeah, and this is the area that I was talking about, that you can fall off the ledge if you're like if you're not careful enough with these button things. I keep calling them buttons. I don't really know what they are, but they kind of look like buttons. I don't know. I have no idea. And sometimes it's a bit difficult, like steer where Jak is going on the ice, but I would suggest like doing that attack, and when you're going forward, that kind of changes the direction that you're going in. So this is the last button thing that we need to jump on. And these small enemies, the tiny ones, are really annoying to me. I really do hate them. That's the worst enemy in this area. So for doing all of these things, you will get a power cell for doing it. So let's jump on it and finish this task. There we go. There's another power cell for our collection. Now we can go over here. Which part is this? Oh yeah, it's this part. You can see that there's red eco. What you need to do is that you have to go through a cave filled with these small annoying enemies. So you just need to keep spinning, so just keep spinning so that you don't die, even though I'm really close to dying. You just have to get through it, and at the end is another power cell. That's all, actually. That's the whole thing. It's an easy power cell to get. I don't think I've ever died doing that. I don't know. I don't think I have. So this takes you out. There's more Precursor orbs here, by the way. This takes you out here. Perfect. Yeah. And now we're going to go and use that yellow eco to get a power cell and also some Precursor orbs. It's kind of the same thing as with Spider Cave when we were running out to Volcanic Crater to get the power cell. It's kind of like the same thing, even though you don't have like little time to do it. That's an easy power cell to get if you open up the eco vents, of course. 90 power cells. I'm just going to get some more yellow eco before we continue on. I was actually just at the movies like an hour ago, and I saw that new movie, The Nun, like the continuation of The Conjuring. I thought it was okay. Like, it's not like the best scary kind of horror movie that I've seen, but it was okay.
I'll say something
And there I
really
died again.
cheery at the funeral, like, "How am I gonna get change back now?"
I don't know, Daxter. I don't know. Yeah, the nun was okay. I got really frightened at like some areas, but some of it I just thought was really uncreative. I don't know, but I did like the movie. I did, but yeah, it was okay. Not the best horror movie I've seen. So here is our beloved flop plot. I really love the flop plot. I love it. Unfortunately, this is the last time we'll be ever seeing the flop plot, which is super sad. Like, I think it's so sad because I don't know, I actually get a little bit emotional talking about the flop plot because I really love it. It's so cute and I really want one, as I keep saying. I just really wish that we could see more of the flop plot, but unfortunately no. So this area isn't too difficult, you just need to fly. It's just regular platforming. Just be careful when you're doing it. And that's the end. Now we're leaving our flop plot and getting a power cell. That's so sad. So sad that that's the last time we're seeing our flop plot. And that opens up the gate to the fortress. And this platform here, it's really great actually because it takes you right up to the fortress. It's like a taxi almost. So yeah, this is the last area in Misty Mountain. No, that's the wrong mountains. In the Snowy Mountains that we have to do. We'll be getting the rest of the things in here. Just Skullfly. 6 Skullflies, we just need 1 more now. Let's pick up, don't fall down yet. Pick up the blue eco, and we can open this. You will get hurt when you jump down, but that's okay. Now we can get these Precursor orbs. I know the lurker saw us, and that's okay though. And yeah, what we'll be doing here in the fortress is that we're just going to make our way around the fortress. We can see there's some areas to walk on that has Precursor orbs and whatnot. So we'll be doing that. And I can't really believe that the next video is like the last video of the Let's Play. I can't believe how quickly this went past. But I really enjoyed doing this Let's Play walkthrough, whatever. I really did. And I'm actually really excited for the next one too. If you haven't voted yet, go do that. Because last time I checked, it was actually a draw. So if it's a draw, I might have to do both. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, just go and vote so that we can see I can see what you would like to watch the most. It's really helpful for me to see that. Here we go. I'm just going to jump up here to get some stuff. The last Skullfly is here, and that gives us a power cell. There we go. $92 power cells. There's only 9 more power cells for us to get in the game. That's not a lot. We're almost done with the game. Next video, we're done. Now make your way to here, and we're just going to swing across to the edge of the fortress. No, what are you doing, Jak? You're not supposed to fall off, what the hell? Thankfully we have this log over here, that takes us right up again. Oh, stop. I really do hate those small enemies. They're just super annoying. and now my foot is falling asleep. That happens like every time I do commentary, like my feet fall asleep. I hate it. That's like the most annoying part about doing commentary. Yeah, there we go. There's the last power cell of Snowy Mountain, and that's 200 out of 200 Precursor orbs for Snowy Mountain. That's Snowy Mountain 100% complete. Just going to check. Yeah, there we go. We are completely done with Snowy Mountain, and it just said that we're 91% finished with the game, so only 9 more percent until we're 100% complete. That's nice. Now we just need to leave Snowy Mountain. Just need to go back to the end. No, don't die now. What the hell? Don't die now. Okay, whatever. Let's do this so that we don't die. Perfect. Now I'm gonna get this small guy with the yellow ego for being annoying. Ah, you got what you deserved. Okay, we're done with one of my favorite levels in the game now. Now it's time to move on. We're going to be going to the lava tube, which will get us to Gull and Maya's Citadel. But before we do that, we have to go back to the mountain pass and get that last power cell, now that we've opened up the yellow eco vents. So yeah, we need to do that first. So we're finished with Volcanic Crater, there's nothing to do here. So let's just make our way to the mountain pass. And Seamus and Kira are still inside there. The red sage is hot. Or is it the yellow sage? I think it's the yellow sage, maybe. Or I might be wrong. So we're back here again. In the mountain pass. The power cell isn't that far back. It's we have to go back to outside of this cave though, back to the forest kind of area. We need to go back there. We can just use the blue eco to go faster. There's the power cell, you probably saw it. Just need to go outside first to get it. There's the exit. So the yellow eco is situated between the trees, right over there. It's so beautiful here, actually. The mountain pass is really nice. Just get that, blow up that, and get the power cell. That's it. That's everything. That's the mountain pass, 100% completed. Now we just need to head back to the volcanic crater, and we need to go to the lava tube and talk to Kira there. So just put back the zoomer. If I'm able to put it back, why is this so difficult? What the hell? Sometimes like the zoomer challenge is like the most difficult part is like putting the zoomer back. It's a bit weird. Okay, so I'm actually really glad that we'll be leaving the volcanic crater now. I don't really like this hub world, especially because of Spider Cave. So we'll be leaving this area now. We've done the guru, whatever. We've done that, so we don't need to go there. Just checking. We've done with the volcanic crater. Nothing more to do. So let's just head over here. Take this round. Just need to go around this area. We don't need to go there because over there is the spider cave, and we don't want to go there ever again, of course. why would we want to go there? No reason at all. So here we go, we are now at the lava tube. So let's talk to Kira.
Alright! With these additional power cells, I should be able to supply the heat shield with enough power to stand up to this lava. But the shield still has a limit. It will now withstand temperatures up to 800 degrees, but no more. So keep an eye on your gauge. I don't want to think about what those temperatures would do to your zoomer if the shield gives out.
Yeah, the heat.
What? The zoomer? Hey, what about us? Don't you think we could look for a safer route to Gull Citadel? Look, I've released more cooling balloons into the tube, so you can use them to keep the temperature down. And don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Yellow Sage's lab. We're counting on you.
Okay, let's jump on the zoomer and start this thing. I am definitely going to be dying a few times here because this is, in my opinion, the most difficult zoomer challenge, because I think it's a bit difficult to see where the orbs are, and I actually missed a couple of orbs right there at the beginning. So right here, I missed them on the left side. We just went past it. So I actually had to edit to get back to this area. So yeah, but it's okay that you're missing like a couple, that you're dying, because with these zoomer missions, I actually just like to go a bit slow so that you can see where the precursor orbs are and where the skyflies are, because who cares if you die, like, who cares? And especially in the lava tube, there's like a lot of what are they called again? Checkpoints. There's a lot of checkpoints in the lava tube, so it's fine that you die a few times. I don't really care about that. I just want to get everything, but I didn't this time. But yeah, it's okay. I'll be showing it in the video, no matter what. 2 skyflies. Like, most of the skyflies are actually situated at like the end, and there's also yellow eco here, so that's nice. But that's because you have to use it inside here to destroy those weird things. I don't really know what they are. There are some air balloons inside here. Yeah. Just get the air balloons when you're inside here. Just get all of them. So destroying those opens up the door over here. So yeah, there's no more air balloons left, and I'm almost dying again. And these areas are really difficult. It's so easy to fall off here. Like, I have my heart in my throat like every time I'm doing this. But I think that's a Norwegian saying. Like, you don't really say that you have your heart in your throat in English. I think that's more of a Norwegian thing. Yeah, we usually say that, like, when you're like I don't know, not when you're nervous, because kind of like when you're like I don't know how to describe it. Like, you're kind of jumpy, like you're expecting to like something will happen. Like, I don't know. It's difficult to explain, and doesn't really matter either. Yeah, let's see. Be careful so that you're not missing anything, like I did, of course. It's not fun to miss anything. Yeah, no fun at all. And here's some more of these things. Be careful not to drive into those dark eco box things. It's really an ugly area, like the lava tube. Looks ugly in here. But it's the way to Golden Maya Citadel, so of course. And I died again. Of course I did. I die many times during this. Make sure that you pick up the air balloons. They are really important. Oh, no, don't fall down. Don't fall off, I mean. really don't like this sumer mission. Let's see, we're missing one scoutfly, so keep your eyes open for them. Then we need to head back to the beginning to get the last Precursor orbs. There we go. That's the power cell for the scoutfly. The scoutflies now have 95 power cells, so 6 more power cells to get in the game. And then we'll be finished. Here we go. That's another power cell. Now we can open up the portal.
Hey! Where's old Short, Drain, and Wrinkly?
This is terrible. Father is missing. I think Gall and Maya may have kidnapped him as well.
Relax, sweetheart. I got everything under control.
Under control? Lurker armies continue to grow across the land. The sages have been kidnapped. Gall and Maya have gathered enough eco to complete their terrible plan. And to stop them, you're going to have to fight your way through their citadel.
Yeah. That about sums it up.
You've got to rescue my father before it's too late. And Jack, be careful.
Yeah, we will be.
Oh no, Gall and Maya has taken as they must do. So now they have all of the sages. So we need to save all of the sages. But before we go to Gall and Maya's citadel, which will be in the next part, the last video of the Let's Play, we're going to head back to the start of the lava tube. Oh my god, we're back at the volcanic crater. Yeah, the 4, I think it was 4 or 5 Precursor orbs or whatever, they are at the beginning of the lava tube. So it was just, you have to take the portal back because actually the doors will be closed in the lava tube, so you can't go back to the beginning of it. So you have to use the portal to do that. Thank God the portal is there. And thankfully the orbs were just at the beginning so that we don't have to like search too much for them. Even though I did actually search like a lot. Yeah, 4 of them to get. So go slow now so that we can find them. I know that we're at the beginning, at least I know that much. I know something. They were like at the skyfly because I went for the skyfly, and that's because that's when I missed the orbs. And there they are, just sitting there waiting. Pick them up. That's the lava tube finished 100%. Thank God. Now let's just die so that we can use the portal. That really looks like a dead end. Like if you went down there, you would just see lava. Good that we didn't go there. So yeah, and that's the lava tube finished too. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will join me in the next part for the finale of the game. We will be finishing off the game in the next part. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next part for part 9, the finale. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.